guys. Hello, hi. Who is there? Guys, come online. Hi, welcome to my live stream. Can you get me? Oh God, my voice. This cough will not allow me to shine. Who is there? Hello, guys. Hi, Living. Welcome. How you doing? What's up? Thank you so much for the like. How you doing? How are you doing right now? Okay, so I hope to be here for a very short time. I just hope so. Oh my God. So I'm here to talk about you're working on a new video. That's nice. That's nice. Right now, like you've seen from the thumbnail, I'm here to talk about, I don't know what's happening with my t-shirt. I'm here to talk about is it necessary for a woman, particularly a woman, to put her dreams on hold because she is waiting for Mr. Right. She's waiting for the right man to come her way and propose to her. She's waiting for someone to for her husband. Is it necessary? Is it right? Is it important? I'm sure some of you will be hi Emma Top 10. Welcome to my live stream. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just say yes, please, so I know my volume is audible. I'm having cough. Hello, if you can hear me, just say yes. Okay, thank you very much. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to Hanze237. Okay, so today's topic, it's about, is it necessary to put your, I'm looking down because I'm reading from a book. Is it necessary to put your dreams on hold because you are waiting for Mr. Right? Is it important for you to, as a woman, because now, and I'm happy that I'm seeing some men here because I'll equally want to get your input. Do you think it's important for a woman to, put her dreams on hold because she's waiting for Mr. Right? Now, what are the dreams I'm talking about? For example, I'll give, why am I making this video in the first place? I stumbled upon a post on my status. One of my contacts, I don't know if it's a she or he, but I've forgotten, and that was like 2 weeks ago. I've been meaning to talk on this, and in that post it says, I wish to build a house for myself, but I don't want to. I wish to get myself a car, but I don't want to because I don't want to scare Mr. Right away. Like, I don't want to scare men away from me. I don't want them I don't want my husband, my supposed husband, my husband, to be afraid to approach me and tell me that, hey, would you marry me? So when I saw that post, I was like, come on, why would you even think that way? And then I said to myself, I really need to bring this out. Yeah. What's the topic? Oh, Lala, the topic is it necessary for a woman to put her dreams on hold because she is waiting for Mr. Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. The dreams I'm talking about, is it like you want to get yourself a house? Yeah, you want to get yourself a house and you say, oh, I don't want to buy this house because maybe if I buy this house and there's someone out there that wants to get married to me, will be afraid, like, oh, I'm too influential, I'm too rich, and maybe I'm going to scare him away. Someone posted this on my status, on their status or story or something. I saw it and I was like, really? Exactly. Yeah, Lala, please, I would really want to get your thoughts on this topic because it's something, when I saw it, a lot of things ran through my mind. And one of them, hi, Irene, welcome to my live stream, welcome. And one of them was that I said, why would a woman think this way? The very first thing that came to my mind was that she has already concluded that she is going to marry a poor man, that it is only a poor man that can come for her to seek her hand in marriage. That's the very first thing that I thought of. If you want a car, get a car. If you want a house, get a house. Exactly my point. You buying a car, you building a house for yourself, you living in affluence does not mean that you cannot get married. It's not stopping any man. I'm sorry, guys, I have cough. To me, I don't see why it's going to stop any man from approaching you to say, will you be my wife? Are you going to marry me? Really, I don't see it that way. Please give this video a thumbs up. I can see just one thumbs up. I don't see it that way. That is why I said I'm going to talk to us about it. That is it important? Is it necessary? Do we see it as an obligation as women? If you this topic is for all of us, be it married or unmarried, be it you're a man or you're a woman. Do you really think it has gotten to that point where women are so desperate to get married that they will have to live a pretentious life because they want to attract men? I know some people will be like, oh, you're married, that's why you are talking about this. Oh, you are secured, you have a husband already. No, it is even because I am married, that's why I am bringing this. I'm talking about this because some of us look at marriage to be like a trophy. Some of us look at marriage to be like a medal, like an achievement, like an award. Like if you achieve, if you go to school and up to PhD, you're a PhD holder or whatever, you have all the amount, and this way you're a billionaire. And if you don't have a man or you don't have that title of Mrs. MRS, therefore you have not accomplished anything. That is the mentality that most of us have, and this is why many people, they go into marriage and the next minute you hear they are divorced. People get married this month, the next month they are filing for divorce, because they go into marriage with a wrong mindset. Oh, because you see your friends are getting married, all your friends are married, and you say, oh, I'm going to accept anybody who comes my way just because I want to belong. I want to belong in the class of Mrs. Really, we women, we have to sit down and have a rethink. We have to really sit down and have a rethink. Really, don't live a pretentious life. I'm asking myself. I'm saying, to me, when I saw this post, I said to myself that I came to three conclusions. The first one is that this lady in concern, or whoever has this same mentality, okay, this person must have voiced hers out. Okay, I'm not judging her that much. It's her decision. If she wants to stay that way, fine. But I just want to say, um, she deserves better. I'm here to encourage whoever is in this category who thinks that I have to, my life has to stop. I don't think your parents will invest in your education only for you to say that you can't do this or that because you don't want to scare away men. If I'm your father, I will buy you. I'll buy you alive, or I'll bury you alive. I think that's what Emma wants to say. Exactly my point. We have ambitions and aspirations as men as well. The thing is, you don't even know if this man is somewhere enjoying his life. You don't even know if this man is somewhere enjoying his life. You are not even sure if it is in your destiny for you to get married, and then you will put your life at hold. Okay, don't get it twisted. Marriage is a beautiful thing. It's something that we all should experience, but I want us to understand that it is not everybody that must get married. So don't put your life on hold waiting for Mr. Right when you don't know when Mr. Right is going to come. You are getting old. Okay, you have money. It's your sweat. You have worked for it. Your parents, exactly as Emma said, you have gone to school. Your parents have sent you to school, and then they are expecting you to make use of this your education, start working, and then you are working, you have a very good job. For you to even think of buying a car or building a house, that means you are living good, you know, you have money. And then you decide to take this money and lock it up somewhere because you are waiting for Mr. Right. You are living a poor life because you're waiting for Mr. Right. You're living a pretentious life because you're waiting for Mr. Right. Okay, fine. My question to you, who is in this category, when this Mr. Right finally comes, gets married to you, what happens? That's the question. If a man can't handle your success, then that man is not in your league, period. 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 If a man cannot handle your success, that man is not in your league, Emma. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying that. He is not worthy of you. He doesn't deserve you. The man is poor financially and psychologically, you know, mentally. Everything in his life is poor. Really. What becomes of you when this man gets married to you, sorry, when he gets married to you, and then you are living with him, and then you start, hi Evelyn, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Thank you, welcome. Today's topic is it necessary for a woman, or yeah, for a woman to put her life on hold because she's waiting for Mr. Right? She, you know, she's waiting for a man to get married to her. She wants to be, I came across this story online. Someone is saying, I want to buy myself a house, I want to buy myself a car, and I'm unable to do this. Not that she doesn't have the money, no, because she does not want to scare men away from her. That's her reason. And my God, please give this life a thumbs up. My God, has it gotten that bad? And I'm asking this question. If eventually you do this for God knows how long, and this year Mr. Right comes to you and gets married to you, when you are in his house, what happens? If he cannot buy you a car, you need a car. You want to live, this person is someone who wants to live large, but is trying to pretend not to because he's waiting for Mr. Right. Okay, what happens then when you are married to this man, and then your true color starts to show? Maybe you need a car, you need a designer bag. Hi, JD Speaks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please give this video a thumbs up as you come in. Okay, you're waiting for Mr. Right, you know, and you get married to him, and then you are expecting him to buy you a car. He doesn't buy you a car. You have money. Now you start regretting. There are some kind of lifestyle that you were supposed to. Now people always think, when they say you have to live your life, you have to be happy, they always think that you need to, you know, be crazy. No, it's just be happy. Let me tell you people something. Happiness can never come from anybody. Your happiness can never come from anybody or from anything. Your happiness comes from you, from within. Nobody can ever make you happy. Marriage can never make you happy. If you are not happy now, marriage will never make you happy. Take it from me. If you are lonely now and you think, oh, I want to get married, and when I get married, I'm not going to be lonely anymore, forget it. You are not ready. Marriage is not for you. You have to live a fulfilled life before thinking of marriage. You have to live, thank you, Emma, you have to live a fulfilled life before thinking of marriage. See, let me tell you something. If you are single now, you have to thank God for that moment. Thank God. Yeah, husbands don't bring happiness at all. JD Speaks. Husbands don't bring happiness at all. Thank God that you are single now. Whatever situation you are in right now, thank God for that situation and make the best out of it. Listen, because when you think married people, they don't have their own issues, it's not easy to be married. Okay, yeah, I am happy. I'm happy right now. People will say, oh, maybe you're not happy in your marriage. I'm happy right now. Oh, I just celebrated my 2 years anniversary on the 24th of June. I am happy right now with my husband. But does it mean it is all sweet? No, it's not all sweet. In short, when we got married, I've been with my husband now for 9 years. Yeah, but like legally married for 2 years now. See, the challenges that we have faced, you know, it's not easy, because it's one thing for you guys to be dating and it's another thing for you guys to be married. That's something that people fail to understand, you know. it's one thing for you people to stay for long and date, and it's another thing for you people to decide, oh yes I do, because there's different, marriage is a whole different ball game that people do not understand it. They look at it to be like a boyfriend and girlfriend issue, and then when they say will you marry me, they only look at that aspect where they will put on a nice wedding dress, and then they'll be parading everywhere, and their friends will say, oh, are you married? No. After, how do you guys come together to understand certain things? Your life is going to change as a woman. It is not everything you want to do. Your life changes from, I want to travel to this, I want to buy myself this. Like now this lady is saying, I want to buy myself a car, I want to buy myself a house, I want to buy myself this, I want to do this, I want. It changes when it comes to marriage. It is we. How does it affect we, husband and wife? How does your actions affect we? Yeah, it is not how does it affect you. So if you have the opportunity to spoil yourself, my girl, my dear, spoil yourself right now. Don't envy your friends because you don't know what they are going through. Don't envy your friends. Wait until God has said it is your time to be there. Prepare yourself psychologically. I met one lady, we were discussing, and during our conversation, um, she said to me, she asked me how old I was. I told her. And she said, oh, you don't look your age. I said, really? Then I asked her, how old are you? She said she's 25. I said, wow. And then she paused for a while. She said, are you married? I said, yes. Do you have a kid? I said, yes. She said, you don't look at all like someone who is married or has a kid. I said, why? She just smiled. She said, I look too young, something like that. I don't look my age. And then and she said, my she asked me a question. The question is, with a very sad face, um is it wrong if you say you don't want to get married? That's the question she asked me. Is it wrong for you to say you don't want to get married? I said, why would you ask me that? And then I looked at her, and the next question that came to my mind was, are your parents forcing you to get married? She said, yes, my parents are telling me that all my friends are married, I am the only one. And she's 25, and and to her, the pressure that she's getting from her parents is just too much at 25 years old. Okay, it's not a big deal if you get married at 25 years old. No, people get married even earlier than that. The only thing is that you have to be ready psychologically to face it. And then she gave me a reason, and I asked her, why don't you want to get married? She said she's not ready to get married. She doesn't even know, she doesn't even know if she wants to get married. And that um one of the reasons why she is scared to get married is because she does not know how to deal with her in-laws. If, like, eventually if she gets married, she doesn't know how to deal with her husband's parents and other family members. And it's true, some of us, we are so interested in marriage, just getting married to the man, that we feel this man, especially men that come from a big family, large family, we fail to understand that they have families. You're not just getting married to them. You have to start understanding this man's family. You have to start finding a way to get involved in his family, to blend in his family. Yeah, exactly. Victorine, hi dear, welcome to my live stream. Yeah, hustle first, mama, hustle, hustle, hustle. Yeah, okay. Yeah, of course. You also, JD says, I'm so blessed my in-laws are there. It is true. Um as much as we all have good in-laws, there are still some people, there are some in-laws somewhere that no, they are somehow, we are all blessed to have good in-laws somehow. But I'm just saying that you still need to prepare yourself, because see, you're going there, you have to be prepared. If you have a bad in-law, you know how to handle that bad in-law. If you have a good in-law, you know how to handle the good in-law. Just get yourself prepared. But to be honest, most people, they don't think of in-laws, and that's her fear. They don't think of in-laws. That's her fear. So to me, I don't see that it's a problem, it's a big deal if you are not if you choose not to get married. I would prefer you to, I'll see, it's better for you not to be married than for you to get married and you get divorced, and then you have that stigma, that people will start putting stigma on you. Oh, you're married, oh, you got divorced, and they start judging you unnecessarily, whereas they were not even there, they don't even know what happened. And in most cases, it's because you rush into marriage for all the wrong reasons. Is there something like distance marriage? Because that's what I would like. Miss Williams, welcome to my live stream. Yes, there is something like distance marriage. That kind of people that they are traveling all over the world. Of course there is. Yeah, it's not easy. It's really not easy. That is why I'm saying, if you're single, enjoy your life. That is what I'm just trying to say here. If you're single, don't go into depression because you see all your friends are getting married. Don't kill yourself because you say, oh, my friends are getting married, oh, they are having babies, oh, look at what this lady's husband just bought for her, oh, this, oh, that. You're forming, and then you take tissue. Why is you start praying? You're praying, God, why is my own different? God bless me with my husband. And then when the husband finally comes, you start praying that, oh God, I didn't pray for this one, I didn't pray for this one. See, enjoy your life to the fullest. Marriage is not the solution to loneliness. It's not the solution to your happiness. Yes. Emma top 10. Miss Williams, please go and marry. Emma, please go and marry too if you are not married. Marriage is a beautiful thing, honestly. See, marriage has changed my life, and I don't even know. I cannot even talk about it right now. I have, the things, the way I used to see life, it has changed me. But I just say, I'm so sorry, guys. This cough will not allow me to shine on this video. The way this Dubai climate is dealing with me, I know. No. So, but that's just, yeah, marriage is overrated. The way people talk about marriage. No. See, if you have the opportunity to enjoy your life now that you're not married, there is something that also gets me worried when I see people doing is this fact that, okay, some people will live their life until probably when they're around 27 or 20, yeah, 25, because most people think at 25 you should be thinking about marriage. Hi, Beyond Sight, welcome to my live stream. And then when you get to 25, you change your lifestyle. You go and look for one Pentecostal church. You enter there. You become a sister in the choir. You start praying and speaking in tongues. We all know how to speak in tongues. It's a good thing to go to church, but why are you going to church? To look for a husband. You are going to church to go and pray and say, God, please show me my husband. And then you say, oh, brother, the Lord showed to me that you'll be my husband. So people now go to church to look for husband. They will be praying. Thank you so much, Emma. They will be praying and praying and praying and praying from 1st of January to the 31st of December. They are in church. Their whole life is about church. They change their dressing. They change, if they used to color their hair like mine, they will now change it. They will not be wearing earrings. If they used to do makeup, they will not longer do makeup. They will wear, hey, in my church, they are not coloring hair. In my church, 24/7, they are in church because they are looking for husband. My good gracious God. Why would you have to change your life because you're looking for a husband? It is the husband that has to look for you, not you looking for the husband. Okay, in some cases, in some cultures, men, they go out to, hi Hansel, welcome to my live stream. They go out, some women go out to look for men. No, it's all good. I don't have issues with it. But all I'm saying is, do not put your life on hold because of some man that you don't know is going to come your way. You don't even know if God has ordained that you get married. Now, this woman, this lady, for some of you that are coming in and you don't know the topic of discussion, we are here to talk about, is it necessary for a woman to put her life on hold, her dreams, her aspirations, her finances, her everything on hold because she is waiting for Mr. Right? Do you see it as something for you to go to church purposefully because you want to start praying for God to give you a husband? You are praying from 1st of January to the 31st of December and nothing is changing, and you keep praying. Your only prayer point is, God, give me a husband. God, give me a husband. God, give me a husband. You don't even take out time to say, oh God, thank you for the life you have given me. I am living large, oh God. Thank you. Exceeding abundantly. That's what the Bible tells us. That we should live. He has blessed us exceeding abundantly. We have to live. We have to reap the goods of the earth. Why punish yourself? Why punish yourself because of a man that you do not even know exists? Why punish yourself? Okay, God has ordained marriage. It's the first ministry, but exactly, you can still be a church girl, but you know you see there is a level about now. It's not really all about church, but there is a level in which some girls take this church thing to the extent. No, they change their life, they become a sister, and then now they start preaching to others, saying that I have lived that life before. And their main purpose for going to church is because they want a husband. And then when the husband comes, you see them, they will leave the church, they will go back to their old ways. So marriage topic, it's a broad topic, and there are so many aspects and dimensions into marriage that we really need to look at it. And as you all know, one of the topics that I discuss on my channel is about marriage. I'm young, I'm new in this thing called marriage, and I know there are many women, many young ladies out there of my age that are hoping to get married. But I don't want you to go into marriage because you have gotten to that point where all your friends are married. I don't want you to put your life on hold, your dreams, your aspirations. Your parents have sent you to school, you have money, you have the will to do something, and you put your life on hold, waiting for a man that you do not know. Come on, we are better than that. We women, we have to give credit to ourselves. We are better than that. Those men have to come to us, not us waiting at the bus stop for them to come. It's like anybody that comes your way, you just say, oh, thank you, Jesus, this is the man for me, and you just accept, you know. No, no, your life is better than that. Do not go into depression because of that. And yeah, after God, serve God because of, you love him, you want to know him better, because he sent his only son to die for you, serve him for those reasons. I mean, appreciate him for life. God has given you life, and you have decided to put that life on hold because of a man that you are not even sure that when you finally get this man, you get married to him, you will stay with this man. you know Serve God for other purposes. Not Don't serve him because you're waiting for a man. Okay, it's good to pray for a man. It's good to pray for God to send your design husband to you. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, that's the thing. Actually, this is one of the reasons why this lady is scared that she doesn't want to get a house for herself. She doesn't want to buy a car because she says she's afraid to scare men away. And any man, now I'm talking to the men, if you're a man, you're watching me, you're going to watch me later, this is it. Any man who has that mentality that a woman who is earning more than him, or has money more than him, any man who thinks this way, man, I don't know what to tell you. I pity you, really. As a man, you should be able to encourage your woman. I don't even know, why would a man even think that because I am earning more than you, therefore I'm not going to be a good wife. Really, is that equality? Let me tell you something. There are people that you see this. We used to watch Nigerian movies, and most of this, I watch a lot of Nigerian movies, and most of these movies, it's a true a representation of what is happening in people's lives. And there's this thing. Yeah, there is life after wedding. There is life after wedding. And there is this thing where you see people, men, particularly men, they will come to the city, they will date all sorts of girls, change them today, Monday to Sunday, they are changing girls. And then eventually, when they want to settle down, as they say it, when they want to get married, they will rush back to the village. They will rush back to the village. And if you want to tag somebody, just type the person's name if the person is watching, and then that's it. And beyond sight. So they will rush back to the village and get a village girl, and marry this village girl and bring the girl to the city. This girl will be forming. I'll just say forming. You are just behaving village. Maria Maka, with your hairstyle and all those things, wearing all those kind of clothes, You do that, and then by the time they start, your husband will start, he will teach you all these things. Women are too mouthy. Very soon they will be nagging and behaving funny because they have money. Emma, I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. So eventually when this lady, they teach you everything, and then you your eye, they will say your eye don't shine, your eye don't tear rubber. And then you start doing all these things that the city girls are doing. What happens to that man now? The lady you took to the village, you brought from the village, has now become a city girl, and even she's doing terrible things more than the city girl that you abandoned here. Really, it is not where you live that will determine if you'll be a good wife or not. It is not the amount of money that you have that is going to determine if you'll be a good wife or not. For I know some women that are really rich, richer than their husbands, but they are very, very submissive to their husband. Now, one of the reasons, when I saw this lady's post, one of the conclusions I came to, the very first one was that she has decided that her husband is going to be a poor man, financially and mentally, psychologically, everything. That's one thing that I came, I said, okay, I just realized that, okay, this is what she's waiting for. Number two is that the second point that I noted down is the fact that I think this woman is probably someone who is domineering and very disrespectful, and therefore she is going to use her money to suppress her poor husband. Yes, that's one thing. So Emma, what you're saying to an extent is right. To an extent is right. There are women that when they have money, the money will just enter their brain like that, and then they will start looking down on people. Not only to men, they look down on even their fellow friends. They feel like they have arrived, they are up there. Nobody, someone, I know of someone who used to drink our normal, back in Cameroon, our normal water, but the moment this person got someone who says, I'm going to marry you, and this man was giving her money and all this, she now changed that. She's no longer drinking normal water, she's drinking tangi. She will come, a house that she used to live in before, Cameroon, Carabo house. She will say, this house, which house is this? She's forming. It's those kind of women that when they have money more than men, that they will sit on top of their husband's back. Yeah, Beyonce is saying, please don't blame the lady. It's the mentality that our parents and mothers have taught us. Yes, that is why we need to share this video. Yes, Victorine. She said she's no longer drinking our normal tap water, She's now drinking tangi all her life. Tangi. I don't even want to go into that. But those are the kind of ladies that a man will be afraid to marry you because of your money. Really. And then on the part where Beyonce is saying that I shouldn't blame that lady, is probably based on the mentality or the education that her parents have given her. To an extent, yes. The way people have made this marriage thing to be, it's like it's a trophy. It's like if you get to a certain age, you are not yet married as a woman, you have become an old cargo. Your life is worthless. You are not complete as a woman, and oh my God, and that as a woman you don't have to earn more than your husband. You don't, you go for, they'll offer you a salary more than your husband. You say, no, I don't want to have a salary more than my husband. You want to be down there and your husband should be up all the time. Come on. Have you thought for 1 second that your blessings and your destinies are not the same? Have you thought for 1 second that you might be that destiny helper that God has placed in that man's life? Have you thought of that? That probably God has blessed you this much because he is going to send a man your way that he is not that poor, but you will be his access to wealth. Have you thought of that? And that you must not be rude to him. You must not be rude. You must not be arrogant To an extent, I'm looking at it from that point also. You will not blame a man if he's scared to go to a woman, but still, man, take your shot. Try it. Study the woman. Before saying, will I marry you? Go there. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Go there. So this is just what I said I should come online and discuss on, and I'm happy you guys have shared your thoughts. We are here to educate and learn from each other, and I talk about marriage a lot in my channel because I'm young, I'm married, and I know that this marriage issue is just something that the way people look at it, the mentality, especially our African mentality, is just too much. And I'm here to say, come on, live your life. If you're not yet married, thank God and live for that moment. Enjoy your life at that point in time. When you eventually get married, seek the face of God for God to direct you how to handle your marriage and your marital issues. But right now, don't put your life on hold. And then by the time you get to 40 or 45, you sit, you see, oh God, if I knew, had I known, I should have done this for myself. Had I known, I should have lived my life. Had I known, I should have done this. It is too late. You become too late, Herod. You become too late, Herod. So really, I just feel enjoying this, guys. Please always tell us way ahead of time before you go live so we can join on time. I really love interesting live videos like this. Oh, thank you so much, Beyonce. I just said let me come online and share this. And please share it, like, share it on all your social media platforms, for there is someone out there that who needs to hear this. Feminists all over the place. Emma, calm down. Calm down. See, really, that's just it, okay? And for anyone who thinks, who feels that, oh, I don't want to get married, you are not in a wrong place. You don't feel bad if you think that way. It is your decision. See, it is not your parents that will get married for you. Mm-mm. It is not your parents that is going to live in that house with that man. It is you. And therefore, you come first. Don't allow depression to make you to go into marriage and you come. And this is something, this is something that I'll probably talk in one of my other live streams. It's about the effect of growing up in a broken home. This is something, one of the reasons why we have broken homes today. It is because we rush into marriages without trying to study and understand the purpose of marriage. We don't even, some of us don't even spend time to read or even watch videos like this. Some of us don't even try to sample other people's relationships and try to pick out one or two things, lessons from their marriages before going into marriage. No, we just want that ring. We just want that ring. You just want to be taking pictures and you're hanging your fingers. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something. When I just got married, I was hanging my finger, hanging. Any picture you just hang. You want to take a picture, you hang like this, you put like this. People should see the ring and everything. At some point, you will get tired because marriage is not all about that ring. Yeah. Marriage is not all about that ring. At some point, you get tired. And so I'm urging everyone who is not yet married, who is aspiring to get married, start studying. Like, I know it is only when you get there that you know what and what to do, but it's okay for you to try to find out what marriage is all about. It is not only about love. It's not only about making babies. It takes a whole lot. You have to look for someone that understands you. And you're not getting married to someone who is perfect. You're getting married to someone who is imperfect, but understands that you are imperfect. Yes. You have to get married to someone who knows that you are imperfect and understands your imperfections, and knows how to fill in the gap. Nobody is perfect. Nobody. Some people, they last long in their marriages not because they are so perfect, and you start to imagine, you don't know what they go through. You don't know. You don't know how these people, they are praying, and try to find out. It will help you. I'm married today, really. I still watch videos. I watch inspirational videos, motivational videos about marriage, how to handle some certain situations when you find yourself in it. You pray about it, good and fine, but you equally have to find out how to deal with certain situations, how to better your relationship, or else the least mistake your husband will do, the next thing you'll be like, you'll be pulling your back, go back to your parents' house. Yeah. Oh, you, I don't want this marriage. At some point, you will say it, I'm done to be children, and then soon those children will start having, they'll have a stigma of, oh, this child is a product of a broken home. The effect, do you know the effect of a broken home on a child? I'm going to talk about that someday, one of these days. But we shouldn't get to that point. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. Hope you did enjoy this live stream. Please share it with your friends. Hit that like button if you haven't. Dance on it. Hi Dolly, my goodness, you're finally here. Okay, I'm going to stay for another 5 minutes because of you, and I just want to get your own opinion because yeah, I know you're married. Oh, okay. So what we are talking about is it necessary for? I'm just trying. I'll be reading your comments now, please. I'll be just reading your comments. I think I've said enough, and I'll be reacting to your comments. Now the topic is it necessary for a woman to put her dreams, her life on hold because she is waiting for Mr. Right, because she's waiting for someone to come and get married to her? Is it important? Do you think it's important? You have a car, you have money, you want to buy yourself a car, you want to build a house, you probably want to travel all over the world, but you say, hey, no, I'm going to sit at a particular position and probably, wear Maria Maka dresses, um, tie my hair, don't put on makeup, don't put on earrings. That's if you're someone who used to put earrings, put on makeup. You don't do those things that you used to do again. You want to live a pretentious life because you're waiting for that Mr. Right to come your way. Do you think it's really that necessary? I mean, you're married. Is, what are some of those things you did? Did you change your life to attract your husband? Did you change your life to attract your husband? For those of you that are married, did you ever for 1 second pretend to be somebody else to get married? Listen, if you pretend to be somebody else when you get married, you are going to have difficulties and challenges because this man married someone else and then now he's saying somebody else. Like, I don't know. Do you have to pretend? Is a question I'm asking all of us. And to me, I feel you should not pretend. No matter what, show your true self. If that person loves you, the person is going to marry you. Oh, thank you so much, Beyond Sight. What is even Mr. Right? My dear sister, what is even Mr. Right? Who is Mr. Right? Okay, you are the Mrs. Wrong, or you are the Miss Wrong. You're waiting for Mr. Right to come and correct your wrong. Oh my God. Really, I don't see, I really do not understand why people would do such a thing, honestly. And that's why I decided to come on here and talk to people. I don't know who is probably thinking or depressed that, oh, I have to change my life for this person. You don't have to change your life. You are better. You have to live your best life. You have to enjoy your life. Whatever dreams that you have. Hey, hi Ify. Oh, my people are coming now online when I'm about going. I'm going to work, guys. Night shift. So I said, let me do my live stream before I go. I miss you too, Ify. I miss you. Thank you for joining my live stream. Thank you. So I from the thumbnail, you should be able to know what we are talking about. Oh, thank you so much, Dolly. You know Dubai now, how we hustle. So that's just it. See, we women, we are great. God has blessed us. God has yes, night shift, yeah. Here I come. Oh my God. And then I'll be going to work, I'll be yawning throughout. See, God has blessed us. God has empowered us. God has given us everything that we need. Do not waste your life. See, as this moment has it has passed. This second has passed, it has passed. It's not going to come back. So do not put your life on hold because of a man that you don't even know if he's eventually going to come. And then, the sad thing or the good thing about this is that man is probably somewhere shagging women, and you are here not living your life. You must not shack men. Don't get me wrong. You must not go and shack men. But I'm just saying that do those things that will make you happy, because marriage can never make you happy. If you are not happy before marriage will not make you happy. You have to be happy for. Then when you get married now, it will only enhance your happiness. It will only give you more reasons to be happy and thank God. You don't have to kill your joy, kill your happiness. You don't have to wear sad clothes. You don't have to look shabby, or you don't have to hide your money. Oh, thank you so much, Evie. Thank you. You don't have to go and hide your money somewhere because you don't want men. I mean, you're waiting for that man to come. Any man in his right senses that loves you and that God has made him and decided that he is yours, my God. Hi, media. That man is going to understand and love you and accept you for who you are. Be it that you are rich or you are poor, be it that you are intelligent or not. That man is going to find a way to be there for you, to understand you. Why is it that it is only women that have to go the extra mile to please men? Why? Why can't men go the extra mile to please women? Where have you seen a man saying, oh, I have put my life on hold, I am waiting for Mrs. or Miss Right. I'm waiting for Miss Right. What is this MRS title that we cherish so much that we don't want to leave? What is it? This is a wake-up call. As much as you are praying and you want to be a Mrs., fine, it's a good thing. It's good to be married. Nobody should get me wrong. Marriage is good. It's good to be of good character. But I don't see how you pretending is going to help any man who is coming your way. You just have to be your real self. Just be you. Just be you. Just be like a live stream, a YouTube live stream where you don't have to, you just have to be you. You make mistakes on your live stream. It's just there. You don't have to go back. When you're shooting a video, you shoot the video, you make a mistake, say, hey, no, I'll delete it. And you come again, you reshoot, and then some point you have to sit down and edit and pick out all those points, those your mistakes when you're pronouncing some words wrongly and using some tenses wrongly. You take them out and then you give people only the best. When it comes to marriage is not like that. You have to show your real self. If that person is getting married to you, this is the person will say, okay, this is what I have accepted, this is who I have accepted, because this person will know that, okay, this is where you are lacking and this is how I can help you, this is how I can cope. So people should just stop this mentality. Women, come on, we are bigger, we are greater. We are greater, we have been blessed. Use your skills, put your skills to work. Prepare for your future. Do not wallow in self-pity. Do not regret in future. If marriage is not for you, don't kill yourself. Live your life. Live your life. Live your life. If marriage is not for you, don't kill yourself. If all your friends and sisters, all your family members are married and you're not married, don't kill yourself. I know how people can be depressed. I know what's depression, but I just say it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just be happy. Thank you so much, guys, for coming to my live stream. I have said enough, and I hope this message goes out. Try to share it in all your social media platforms. Encourage people out there. It is not wrong for you to decide not to get married. Marriage is a beautiful thing, but it's not wrong if you say you don't want to get married. It is not wrong for you to have money and you want to spend that money on you. I believe any man out there who deserves you is going to understand and accept you for who you are. And do not rush into marriage to rush out of marriage. And if you have kids, before you want to rush out of the marriage, think of your kids, because it is not easy to grow up in a broken home. Thank you for coming on Hanze 237. Until next time, it is bye bye from Rosie.